If you would like to build this beautiful Viking longship that you've just seen in the lead-in for this video, I'm now going to cover off where you can find building instructions, go over the improvements that I've made to the original design, and show you how you can source custom sales for this Viking longship or similar replacement sales for standard LEGO sailing ship type sets or custom projects. First off, you can find free instructions for this model on Rebrickable, and I'll put a link to this page in the description of the video. The designer of the model is Jonas Kramm, and this Viking longship was originally Jonas's LEGO Ideas submission. That unfortunately, although making it to 10,000 votes, was not approved by LEGO to be released as an official LEGO set. But with Jonas kindly publishing instructions for his design on Rebrickable for free, this is definitely a model you can easily build, enjoy, and add to your collection. And the nice thing is too that not including the crew, this is an incredibly affordable model, with the parts cost coming in at around about 75 to 100 Australian dollars. I'm going to explain all the changes that I've made to the model now, and if these are changes that you would like to make also if you intend to build this model, you don't have to take notes or freeze the video to figure out what I've done. I've made a studio model file of my changes, and I will put this file with a parts list and some explanatory notes in a Google Drive folder, so you can download these files if you want to. A link to that folder will be in the description of the video below. So I've made the following changes. I added one more layer to the base of the hull to give the model's hull more freeboard, as I thought the original build sat too low to the water or table surface. Now, while I appreciate some examples of these Viking longships may have sat low in the water, if we take a look at my mock-up of Jonas's original model design in Studio, and then what the model looks like after my change, I'm very happy to say this change gives the model a much more robust and stronger look, particularly when viewed in person. In addition to the hull change, I thickened up the prow with the sea serpent figurehead and swapped the eyepiece 1x1 round plate from reddish brown to a new dark red colour. And I also thickened up and adjusted the stern tailpiece to keep everything in balance. I also designed a revised tiller that I feel more closely resembles the oar-type tillers that are seen on these types of Viking longships. It's also easier to fit the steersman to the model with my revised design, given where I've placed the connection point of the tiller to the top of the sidewall of the hull. One other obvious change is the addition of the 1x1 spike tiles to the shields. Now, I would have liked to go with alternating new dark red and dark green for these spikes, but I had to settle with new dark red and dark tan, as these parts are not produced by LEGO in dark green. Now, when I was looking into buying the parts for this build, including the shields for this model, I was originally intending to buy the blue and white Viking shield that comes from the Viking collectible minifigure from Series 20. However, unfortunately, that minifigure and the shield, or alternate similar shields that could work, are ridiculously expensive on BrickLink, and you need 10 shields for this project. So I think running with the dark metallic shields, as Jonas has specified in the inventory for this model, and then adding those spikes is an affordable option that still looks very good. Hi there, Editing Simon here. As I was working on the final edits for this video, early images of the new LEGO Ideas Viking Village, set number 21343, have dropped. So I thought I'd add a voiceover and a quick edit to say that not only do I think that the new shields and minifigures that I can see in this set, if available in the future to purchase separately from LEGO Pick-a-Brick or BrickLink, will make for fantastic options for the Viking longship that I'm featuring in this video. I also think that Jonas's Viking longship itself will be a very good scale and detail appropriate addition to this LEGO Ideas Viking Village if you plan to buy and build this set. Certainly, in my opinion, a better option to pair with this new village versus the overscaled and younger audience targeted Creator 3-in-1 Viking ship from 2022. With that said, let's get back to the video. As for the yard and sail, we have two options. You can go with the yard with the furled LEGO built sail as per Jonas's instructions, but in my case, I wanted to see if there was an option for a cloth type sail. So I reached out to the team at the BrickStickerShop, as I know they've been working on making replacement sails for LEGO sailing ships, to see if they could design and make me a sail for this longship. Nick from the team was incredibly helpful and came up with several designs, as you can see here. He kindly made and sent me all 4 options that I'm showing you, and I've settled on the green sail with the motif printed in black. I'm impressed with the quality of these sails. The material has a nice texture to it, is printed on both sides, and I notice these sails have some stiffness to them, so that if you bend or roll them, they seem to retain some of their adjusted shape. Nick mentioned they're now making sales for custom LEGO projects by request, and are also doing replacement sale sets for some of the retired LEGO pirate sailing ships, like the Black Sea's Barracuda and Skull's Ice Schooner. I'll put a link to their store page for their sales and contact details in the description of the video. And finally, as for my crew, it would take me too long to go into the details of each crew member, but what I'll do is put some notes in that Google Drive folder that I mentioned earlier that may be of interest to you if you decide to build this model and want to put together your own crew of Viking warriors. Well, I hope that you've enjoyed checking this model out. I'm incredibly happy with this. It has so much character and life to it, and I think is a very worthwhile project to take on if you like these sort of models. That's actually all for this video. Thank you for watching. I look forward to seeing you again soon.